make sure every voice that I reach is heard. And we will make sure that none of these names are forgotten. We will continue to preach these names. We will continue to make sure that we will continue to make sure that these families are served. Because from this day forward, these families will suffer forever. And we will do everything we can to make sure that those families are suffering a little bit less. So if y'all are listening to what I'm saying here today, and y'all want to support these families, follow feedingtheyouth.org, Facebook, Instagram, and make sure that y'all are staying up on what's going on with these families. We constantly, to date, help these families. We just today helped Tony Robinson's mom get new tires, brakes, and windows for her car. Her son was laid down 7 years ago, and we still, to this day, help his family. And we will help his family 20 years down the road, as long as we can. We will never forget these families, because too often, these families are forgotten.
That's right.
In a month, y'all will all be back at your jobs.
That's right.
These families will still be suffering from the lives that they lost. And they will suffer every day for the rest of their lives.
Lord have mercy.
Do not forget these families.
Don't forget this family.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Daunte Wright! Sheriff 12.
Fuck 12!
Fuck 12! Fuck 12! Fuck 12!
Fuck 12!
Fuck 12!
Fuck 12!
Fuck 12! Fuck 12!
Fuck 12!
Fuck 12!
Fuck 12!
Fuck 12!
Fuck 12!
Fuck 12! Fuck 12! Bitch ass motherfucker!
Fuck you! Pussies! Fuck you! Bitch! Fuck you!
Fuck 12!
Fuck 12!
Fuck 12! As many motherfuckers that's watching, as many people as they can.
Fuck the police! Fuck the police! Fuck 12! Fuck 12!
No good cops in the racist system.
No good cops in a racist system.
No good cops in a racist system.
No good cops in a racist system.
Fuck you, Nazis.
Fuck you, Nazis.
Fuck you, fascists.
Fuck you, fascists!
Fuck your curfew.
Fuck your curfew!
Fuck your curfew.
Fuck your curfew!
Fuck your curfew.
Fuck your curfew!
Your curfew.
Fuck your curfew!
Party ain't over till the fat lady sings.
Party ain't over till the fat lady sings.
Party ain't over till that white lady's charged.
Party ain't over till the white lady's charged.
Man, the party ain't over till the fat lady sings.
Party ain't over till the fat lady sings.
Party ain't over till this white lady's charged.
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 Party ain't over till the white lady's charged.
Party ain't over till the fat lady sings.
The party ain't over till the fat lady sings.
I don't want to say another motherfucking name.
I don't want to say another motherfucking name.
400 years later, not a damn thing changed.
20 years later, not a damn thing changed.
Yeah, y'all know what that means, right? That means these motherfuckers used to be slaves. Teach me that literacy. That's one thing about our little government. They like to hide the shit that pisses us off when they should have taught us about the shit as kids, so we wouldn't be down here old as hell. Burn this shit down! That's what I'm talking about. See? They lied and they won't explain all that shit. Now we gotta learn it off social media, YouTube, and our parents. Some of our parents, not all of them. Right.
Some of us don't even know.
Right.
Some of us don't even know what's been going on.
Yeah. So we're gonna be out here. The motherfuckers know what they up to. The Republicans and the fucking Democrats. What you talking about? Nobody's gonna sit here and support. Both of them had control of the government at any time. They could have took care of business for the Negro people.
Republicans
They
are
got
just blue,
$0.2
Democrats are
trillion
blue,
to take that goddamn pandemic and one motherfucking shit.
Literally.
Beat your shit!
Huh? What? the 6.08.
Fuck no. They ain't take care of shit. They ain't take care of shit.
It's hard to fathom that. It is hard for me as a Negro being to talk about what motherfuckers say. I'm just trying to go to art school. How y'all do that motherfucking PT long fraud shit? Somebody else get $15,000 fucking so they gonna pass it out. I might as well go steal that shit.
You got a point. You got a point. Hold on. Wait, I gotta take my. Hold on, point.
Yeah, I know.
Martin Luther King told us like kind of took care of, and we like, fuck you, we give it 60 plus years later, we're fighting for the same goddamn thing. We're fighting for the same goddamn thing God said is for free, and the white and our government trying to take it from us. That ain't right.
That ain't right. That ain't right.
I don't want to say another motherfucking name. Oh, nigga, he is letting not a damn thing change.
Not a damn thing change. I don't want to say another motherfucking name. 20 years later, not a damn thing changed.
These motherfucking Democrats lost the war. The Republicans had to pacify them, right? So what they had to do was and that was the first song starting to rest. That's where we had to pay our way to get out of fucking slavery. That ain't right!
That ain't right.
That ain't right!
That ain't right.
Nobody's been we fucking doing. The country know, the people know, we the people, the citizens of this country know. They got this list up here, but nobody went around January 6th. Where y'all at January 6th?
Aiding and abetting!
Where y'all at January 6th?
Aiding and abetting!
Where y'all at January 6th?
Aiding and abetting!
So we can all feel it won't be no future. That ain't right. My ancestors fought blood, sweat, and tears for this goddamn country, bro. We have a lot to do with building the fuck out of this country. And I'm trying to motherfuckers exclude us from all of this. We done with that shit. We don't try to get on our shit. We moved up in from Gary, Indiana, and shit, because when we left Gary, it was National Guard. When we left, that was National Guard. I think the first capital in America. So my mom, like, got us out there, and we moved up here in '96. So I've been up here. We've been in this city with these racist ass motherfuckers with her, Kimberly Potter, motherfucker. Oh, I got another one, y'all. We're gonna say, fuck Terry Olsen. Terry Olsen is a detective that's been violating Negroes' rights in this fucking city for over 20 plus years. He's insane. His name is Terry Olsen. So what we're gonna see is, fuck Terry Olsen.
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 Fuck your curfew.
Fuck your curfew. Fuck your curfew. Fuck your curfew.
Johnson is racist.
No good cops in a racist
to. Y'all got my back? Who got my back? I'm calling to the people. All goddamn facts. To be aware is to be alive, period. They told me that on the street. Don't affiliate me with no group out here. I ain't with no big man with this group, this group. None of that. None of that. I am a black man fighting for the liberation of black people in this country, and I'm tired of fucking telling people that shit. If you ain't about trying to liberate black people, like reform this police out, a little bit of reform, anything like, I mean, until we actually put a face. You know, Daunte Wright, say his name. Daunte Wright, say his name. Daunte Wright, say his name. Daunte Wright, what's his name? Daunte Wright, say his name. Daunte Wright, say his name. Daunte Wright, what's his name? Daunte Wright, who they killed? Daunte Wright, what's his name? Daunte Wright, say his name. Daunte Wright, say his name. Daunte Wright, what's his name? Daunte Wright, say his name. Daunte Wright, who they killed? Daunte Wright, say his name. Daunte Wright, say his name. Daunte Wright. I said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12. I said 9, 10, 11. 12. 9, 10, 11. 12. I said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12. 9, 10, 11. 12. I said 9, 10, 11. 12.
That's what I'm talking about. Hit they ass.
Yeah.
Hit they ass.
Simple as that, motherfucker.
What you been told? Fuck your curfew! 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 We're all night, baby! Woo!
All right.
'Cause we got boots! Boots! Boots on the ground! We're here! We're here!
What?
Shut this shit down!
Yep.
Boots!
Boots.
Boots!
Boots.
Boots on the ground!
Yep.
We're here!
Here.
We're here!
For what?
Shut this shit down!
Okay.
Boots!
Boots.
Boots!
Boots.
Boots on the ground!
Yep.
We're here!
We're here!
We're here!
For what?
Shut this shit down!
Help.
Boots!
Boots.
Boots!
Boots.
Boots on the ground! We're here! We're here!
For what?
Shut this shit down!
Help.
Daunte don't get it!
Shut it down.
Daunte don't get it!
Burn it down!
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 Daunte don't get
Simple, motherfucker.
In that direction.
Shut
In that
shit down.
direction.
We're burning this shit down. What are you talking about?
Talk your shit!
Take this shit to ashes. What are you talking about? I don't know what you've been told.
I don't know what you've been told!
Racist cops have got to go.
These racist cops have got to go! I don't know what you've been told!
I don't know what you've been told.
These racist cops have got to go!
Racist cops have got to go. I don't know what you've been told.
I don't know what you've been told!
Racist cops have got to go.
These racist cops have got to go!
I don't know what you've been told.
I don't know what you've been told!
Racist cops have
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Fuck Trump!
No justice.
No peace!
Fuck these racist ass police!
That's right.
No justice! No peace!
Fuck these
Prosecute the police! No justice! No peace!
Fuck 12.
Prosecute the police!
Fuck 12.
No justice! No peace!
Fuck 12.
Prosecute the police!
Fuck 12.
No justice! No peace! Prosecute the police! No justice! No peace! Prosecute the police!
Fuck 12.
No justice! No peace!
Fuck 12.
Prosecute the police!
Fuck 12.
No justice! No peace!
Fuck 12.
Prosecute the police! No justice! No peace! Prosecute the police! No justice! No peace! Prosecute the police!
Fuck 12.
No justice! No peace! Prosecute the police!
Justice, no peace.
Prosecute the police! Justice! No peace! Prosecute the police!
Justice.
No peace! Okay!
Prosecute the police.
All right!
No justice, no peace.
Okay!
Prosecute the police.
Tell us! We don't need 'em, need 'em.
Hold up.
We want freedom, freedom.
These racist ass cops, we don't need 'em, need 'em.
Hold up. We want freedom, freedom. All these racist ass cops, we don't need 'em, need 'em. Hold up. We want freedom, freedom. All these racist ass cops, we don't need 'em, need 'em. Hold up. We want freedom, freedom. All these racist ass cops, we don't need 'em, need 'em. Hold up.
Fuck you, fascist.
Fuck you, Nazis.
Fuck you, Nazi. Fuck you, fascist. Fuck your curfew. Fuck your curfew. Fuck your curfew. Fuck your curfew. Fuck your Nazis. Fuck you, Nazis. Fuck you, fascists. Fuck you, fascists. No good cops in the racist system. 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 Fuck you, Nazis. Fuck you, Nazis. Fuck you, fascists. Fuck you, fascists. Fuck your curfew. 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 I smell bitches. I smell bitches. I smell bitches. I smell bitches. Oink oink motherfucker. Oink oink motherfucker. Oink motherfucker. Oink oink motherfucker. I smell bitches. I smell bitches. I smell bitches. I smell bitches. Oink oink motherfucker. Oink oink motherfucker. Oink oink motherfucker. Oink oink motherfucker. Fuck your curfew. Fuck your curfew. Fuck your curfew. Fuck your curfew. Fuck the police. Fuck the police. Fuck the police. Fuck the police. Fuck the National Guard too. Fuck the National Guard too. I said fuck the National Guard too. Fuck the National Guard too. Pigs go home. 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 ACAB. All cops are bastards. 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 No good cops in a racist system. No good cops in a racist system. I said no good cops in a racist system. 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 I said no good cops in a racist system. No good cops in a racist system. Black lives matter.
Fuck them! Fuck the police! 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 Fuck you pigs!
Hey, whose streets?
Our streets! Whose streets? Our streets! Whose streets? Our streets! Whose streets? Our streets! Whose streets? Our streets! Whose streets? Our streets! Whose streets? Our streets! Whose streets? Our streets! Whose streets? Our streets! Whose streets? Our streets! Whose streets? Our streets! Whose streets? Our streets! Whose streets? Who shut this shit down? 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 How long we gonna be out here? How long we gonna be out here? How long are we gonna be out here? Justice for who? Justice for who? Say his name! Say his name! Say his name! Say his name! What's his name? Who they murder? What's his name? Say his name! Say his name! What's his name? What's his name? Who they murder? What's his name? Say his name! Say his name! What's his name? Say his name! All power to the people!
Ain't no power to the people. I don't know what you've been told. I don't know what you've been told. These racist cops have got to go. These racist cops have got to go. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Give me a B. B, I got your B. I got your B. Give me an L. L, I got your L. I got your L. Give me an M. M, I got your M. I got your M. What's that spell? Black Lives Matter. What's that spell? Black Lives Matter. Give me a B. B, I got your B. I got your B. Give me an L. L, I got your L. I got your L. Give me an M. M, I got your M. I got your M. What's that spell? Black Lives Matter. What's that spell? Black Lives Matter. Give me a B. B, I got your B. I got your B. Give me an L. L, I got your L. I got your L. I said give me an M. M, I got your M. I got your M. What's that spell? Black Lives Matter. What's that spell? Black Lives Matter.
I think y'all could be louder than that.
Period. Say that.
Give me a B.
B, I got your B. I got your B.
Give me an L.
L, I got your L. I got your L.
Give me an M.
M, I got your M. I got your M.
What's that spell?
Black Lives Matter.
What's that spell?
Black Lives Matter.
Give me a B.
B, I got your B. I got your B.
Give me an L.
L, I got your L. I got your L.
Give me an M.
M, I got your M. I got your M.
What's that spell?
Black Lives Matter.
What's that spell?
Black Lives Matter.
Fuck 12.
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 Fuck that nigga, man.
I like that, my sister. That shit takes it out of you. I know. Thank you. Guys, you have a curfew from 11 to 6. They said it. All cops are bastards. All cops are bastards. ACAB. 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 Who am I taking your record? All cops are bitches.
My turn.
My check!
My turn.
My check!
The whole
especially when you're black and brown.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No racism.
Police.
No racism.
Police.
Black lives matter.
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 Whose streets?
Our streets.
Whose streets?
Our streets. Our streets.
This is what community looks like.
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 No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
Say his name.
Daunte Wright.
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 When I say his name, I want y'all to say which one. I want to remind y'all one more time that there are too many names and we will never know all of the stories. We will never know. I have been an activist for years.
Thank you, my sister.
And I just recently found out
God bless
about
you.
a young man, a brown man, killed in his hometown, Jonathan Tubby. If y'all have never heard the story, look it up. Wisconsin. This young man was killed for not using a blinker
Blinker?
at a stop sign
What?
in a turn-only lane.
Fucking
He was
racist?
taken to jail, and because he moved his handcuffs from behind his back to the front of his body, a officer, after he had been searched 3 times, this young man was searched.
I did the
Oh,
same
Jesus
thing in
Christ.
2017.
The officer announced that this young man had a gun on him.
Fucking that police.
They shot out the window, filled the car with C2 foam,
Jesus is Lord.
opened the door. When he went running, he ran into a SWAT van, fell face forward with his arms underneath him. They let a dog attack him and
my
shoot
God.
him 8 times in his back, in his head. They killed him while he was in cuffs inside of the police station.
But they
No charges. No charges.
That's all the
And
system
every
is for.
single one of the officers are still a police officer to this day.
Tell us.
Every single one of them are still protecting and serving,
other.
as they call it.
It's the fucking
Fuck
uniform.
that!
Fuck
Fuck
that!
that! I want you to say, shame! 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 This young Native American, brown-skinned man was gunned down in the prime of his life with handcuffs on while he laid on his stomach in a police station filled with C2 foam,
That's somebody's
not
son,
able to
child.
see or breathe.
Imagine
I want y'all to
God's
think
blood.
about that.
Stop
This man was not a threat to one single person.
Pardon, motherfucker.
In fact, he was in danger just laying there on his belly with his arms underneath him.
Can you
And
imagine?
they gunned him down.
Motherfucker, one
If
man
you have never heard Jonathan Tubby's story, you need to do more research. If you have never heard Tony Robinson's story, you need to do more research. If you have never heard
Educate them, sister.
you need to do more research.
They're not ready for that
If you are that pissed off, you need to do more research. That is why we are here. So when I say his name, I want y'all to say, which one?
Okay, which one, motherfucker?
Fucking what?
Say his name.
Which one?
Say his name.
motherfuckers.
in the last 10 years,
That's
I
simple.
sound completely different.
Yes, ABCD,
I've been
simple,
doing this
motherfuckers.
way too long, and I am 30.
Black, those are our kids. I'm a mother, those are our kids, motherfucker. Like your brother, your sister. You're black, you're
My
white.
grandma did this. Her mother
Imagine.
did this.
Somebody
How long
killing
do we have to do
your
this?
sister, your brother.
Does my daughter have to do this?
Not
Does
now.
her daughter have to do
Not
this?
now.
Does her daughter have to do this?
No! That's why
Because
you
we
should
will
understand
be
this is
here
down.
until change is made. Period. And if change is not made, we will fill these streets every day.
That's why we are fucking here.
Black Lives Matter!
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 One more time, we're going to do my favorite chant, and this is only because I feel like so many people forget how many
Yes,
black
we do,
and
honey.
brown lives
Motherfucker,
we are
we
out
forget
here
so
for.
very
That
fast.
matters.
So we are going to do this one more time.
That matters.
Papa, Papa, can't you see it?
Papa, Papa, can't you see
What the police have done to me?
what the police have done to me?
They locked us up, they shoot us down.
They locked us up, they shoot us down.
Especially when you're black and brown.
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 So I want to take 2 seconds to tell everybody why that's my favorite chant. My dad, I'm 31 years old. My dad has been in prison for a non-lethal selling of drugs since I was 7 years old. He's doing 65 years for a non-lethal crime. He will never get to see his grandkids grow up. He will never get to make up for the lost time of his sons, his daughters. He will never get to see the achievements his family has made. 64 years my father is in prison. He will never get out. He will never see the light of day for selling drugs. I have been without a father for 24 years. 24 years.
You are strong.
Sorry.
For selling drugs.
Sorry.
So when I say they lock us up, they shoot us down, that means something
So
to me.
fucked up. Sorry.
When I say, especially when they're black and brown, that means something to me. And it should mean something to every single one of you out here. And if it doesn't, you are in the wrong place.
Yes, thank you.
I want to remind you to stay pissed off.
Yes.
Stay enraged. No matter what anybody tells you, stay pissed off. You deserve to be pissed off.
It's valid. It's an
It's
emotion.
your right, motherfucker.
You
pay that-
deserve to be angry.
It's
Yes.
your right to be angry. That is your right.
If
to
you
be
are
happy.
out here with a brother, father,
Sister,
cousin that has
children,
been gunned down,
grandfather,
boyfriend, friend that has been in prison for a life sentence for doing a petty crime,
A shitty
you
petty crime.
deserve to be angry.
Yes,
And you
honey.
need to stay angry or
Yes.
changes will never come.
Yes.
Right. Stay pissed
Angry.
off. Yes. Make a change.
That's why black women were always angry.
Sign them.
Motherfuckers.
When it's time to vote, vote.
Yes.
If you are pissed off, come out here and let them know
protest.
you are pissed off.
Go to jail for passing
We
out
do
water in
not
Georgia.
want
Imagine.
our kids and our grandkids to have to fight this fight.
Imagine. We have been
I
fighting
would
for
like
a long,
to tell my
motherfucker.
daughter or her children that my time out here was not wasted.
Right.
That my time away from my child, away from my family, away from my job is for a purpose. And if you are not here for that cause, you are in the wrong place.
Exactly.
This is not a party.
Not a party.
Celebration of life for a young man that was gunned down before he even got to reach the prime of his life.
4. Is that 20 motherfuckers? I guess.
And until we get justice, which justice we will never get.
We will never get
Let's remember there is no justice.
Remember that, motherfuckers. For black people, that's it.
Excuse me. I need everybody in respect to black culture, in respect to black women, to take 3 steps back.
Say that again.
In all respect. Because this is Congresswoman Maxine Waters. This is Congresswoman Maxine Waters. And I don't know, many of you may be a different shade of me, but when we are in a house together, we are in here together to teach you a lesson. And when you are in the presence, when you are in the presence of a black grandmother, of a black mother, of a black woman, there is a certain prestige and level of respect that you give to a black woman.
Yes, please.
Yes, ma'am.
It's a certain level.
Yes, ma'am.
So when I ask you, and I'm going to ask you please, because the press is here, can you please take 3 more steps back for this queen? Because she is of elder age, and there is COVID, and we respect our black queens when they come to speak to us.
Yes, ma'am.
I came here from Washington, D.C.
Thank you, honey.
I'm here from Washington, D.C. because I could not sleep.
Thank you.
I could not rest.
I feel you.
I could not be satisfied that another young black man has been killed by police. And that Daunte Wright did not deserve to be killed.
Let her speak. I'm so sorry. Let her speak.
And so I'm here to say that I stand with you.
Thank you.
I stand with his family.
Thank you.
I stand with everybody who cares about justice.
Yes.
And we cannot be still.
Yeah.
We cannot be satisfied until we get justice for Daunte Wright. I want to thank all of you for being here every night. I want to thank for you to defying the odds and putting yourself in jeopardy by being here, because you cannot take what is going on any longer in this city, in the state, in this country. And so I want you to know that there are many in Congress who feel like I do. And certainly I'm not the chair of the Black Caucus, but I know how the Black Caucus feels. I know how the Asian Caucus feels. I know how the Latinx Caucus feels.
You are our mother.
And so
of these
I
United
decided
States.
to come here and not make a big deal of it, but just to say I stand with you.
Thank you.
I am not afraid. I am not intimidated. And I'm going to speak truth to power.
Thank you.
And so I want you to know that we all need to sustain this movement. We cannot stop, or we cannot hesitate, but we must say every day, in every hour, that we are going to persist, that this country recognizes what is going on, and it is not only unjust and unfair, it is outright racist that we are finding and seeing what is going on with our young people, with our young black people, with our unarmed people, with those who are losing their lives because of police who do not care about life. And I want you to know that I posted on Twitter and all of my platforms a look at what a police Glock looks like and a taser. Of a living color. And we all know. I don't care if the police person, the woman, resigned. I don't care if she lied.
Yes,
It's outright lie. And we're not going to take it. We're not going to accept it. And we're going to make sure that we do everything that we can to say that we're going to stand for justice. We're going to fight for justice. Thank you all very much.
Thank you, Mother. Thank you, Mother. Thank you, Mother. Thank you, Mother.
Thank you, Mama.
Oh, my God. Thank you, Mother. I'm sorry. Can I give you a hug, Mother?
A little bit of hug.
Can you pull your mask, please?
Where's your mask?
Pull your mask up.
I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you, Mother.
Thank you. Where's Karen? Oh, there she is.
Black lives, they matter here.
Maxine, is there going to be any congressional changes? Hey, how you doing?
Black lives, they matter here. Black lives, they matter here.
Yes.
What would you like to see happen this week here? I mean, this has really been...
Well, this is a very difficult time in the history of this country. Despite the fact that we know that people of color have been killed too often, unarmed young men, in particular black men, have been killed. We know that we're now coming to the end of the George Floyd trial, and that I suppose the closing arguments are going to be made on that case coming Monday. And we're really just almost at the beginning of what is happening with our young man, Daunte Wright, who was killed, and that we have to persist in calling for justice. We have to let people know that we're not going to be satisfied unless we get justice in these cases. And so I just could not sleep, I could not rest, I could not be satisfied without coming here to let the family know, and the friends know, and the people of this community know, and all those who have organized for justice know that I stand with you, and I'm going to stand not only with you, but continue to fight in every way that I can for justice, for justice.
What's your opinion of the police reform efforts that are being discussed right here? And do you think that any of them have any hope of being enacted through maybe this Congress?
Well, I am not happy that we have talked about police reform for so long, and it's not only this piece of legislation, but it's been years. I confronted the police chief, Daryl Gates, in Los Angeles years ago about the killing of Eula Love and about the chokehold and about all of that. We've been fighting for so many years for reform, reform, reform. And so, yes, I would like to see the bill in Congress pass on police reform, but I know that the right wing, the racists, are opposed to it, and I don't know what's going to happen to it, but I know this: we've got to stay in the street, and we've got to demand justice.
As a black man, despite all the efforts, I feel like nothing changes. And George Floyd is waking so many people up, yet nothing has happened despite the rhetoric. Like, what needs to happen that's different this year than all the years before?
We're looking for a guilty verdict. We're looking for a guilty verdict, and we're looking to see if all of the talk that took place and has been taking place after they saw what happened to George Floyd, if nothing does not happen, then we know that we've got to not only stay in the street, but we've got to fight for justice. But I am very hopeful, and I hope that we're going to get a verdict that will say guilty, guilty, guilty. And if we don't, we cannot go away.
And not just manslaughter, right? I mean...
Oh, no, not manslaughter. No. This is guilty for murder. I don't know whether it's in the first degree, but as far as I'm concerned, it's first degree murder.
Congresswoman, what happens if we get what you just told? What should the people do? What should the street do?
What happens? What should protesters do?
Well, we got to stay on the street, and we've got to get more active. We've got to get more confrontational. We've got to make sure that they know that we mean business.
What do you think about this curfew tonight?
I don't think anything about curfew. I don't think anything about curfew. I don't know what curfew means. Curfew means that I want you all to stop talking. I want you to stop meeting. I want you to stop gathering. I don't agree with that.
Are you going to stay out here?
Oh, no, I'm not going to stay out here. I came here from Washington just to be here to make sure that I let my voice be heard among all of those who have been putting so much time on the street. And so I'm hopeful that the protest will continue. Thank you.
Where does police accountability come from?
Well, I want to tell you that the mayors and the city council people, commissioners all over this country have got to rein in the police. They have their budgets, they give them overtime pay, they make sure that they have terrific benefits, they can cut all of that out. And so it is up to the local city council members, the police chief, not the police chiefs, because the police chiefs are mostly intimidated by the police unions. And so it is the elected officials who've got to rein in the police.
Congresswoman, do you support getting rid of the police, completely abolishing it? A lot of people want to abolish the police.
Well, you've got to make sense out of it. And what you've got to say is, we've got to rethink of what policing is. We've got to really decide what we really need. If you have people on the street who may have mental problems, who are compromised mentally, they don't need a police. What they need is a psychiatrist. They need social workers. They need others who can deal with these issues. And so we've got to reimagine what policing is all about. Right now, it doesn't work.
What's your message to young black people in this community that live and grow up here in Brooklyn Park and Brooklyn Center?
Well, my message to young black people is this, that we know that there is a lot of unfairness in the system. We know that oftentimes young black people are stopped, they are searched, they're not treated fairly, and they stand to lose their lives. And they've got to know that there are people who understand this and who will stand with them and who will fight for them, who love them, and who tell them we're not going to stop until we get justice in this country.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Like, I literally aspire to do more position right now. It means so much to me that you are here today. I really appreciate it. Well, I want you to do what it takes. Get elected to office. Thank you. She said get elected to office. That's all I gotta hear. That's all I need to hear. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Just clear right
so
here,
much.
please. Thank you. Thank you.
Stay out here.
Thank you. We just clear away, please. So please clear away, please. Thank you.
You good?
I simply could not rest. I simply could not sit by and not let folks know that I with all of the people who stand for justice. We've got to get justice in this country, and we cannot allow these killings to continue. And elected officials that sit every day saying we're doing our job, but nothing is happening.
What do you think of the arming of the protest so far by the police? What do you think of the arming of the protest so far by the police?
The police all over this country have got to be changed. Policing has got to be changed. We've got to redefine what policing is all about. We've got to reimagine how we can deal with the problems of our society without young people and people of color in particular getting killed by police that we pay to protect and serve us.
Are you going to stay here for the week, for the end of the trial as well?
I'll be here until Monday to listen to try and stay, and then I'll be back on the floor of Congress.
Hey, y'all, let her through.
Move!
Let her bring the other side to the table. Let her through, y'all. What do you say to Republicans and conservatives? Let her through, y'all.
You know, the Republicans and the conservatives have shown us that they're willing to invade the capital of the United States and kill all of us. So I'm not depending on them for anything.
But in some of them?
Well, as a
No, there was a time when police didn't
Let her answer, man.
But let me tell you, if you really believe that some of the people that you have seen who were invading the capital, the insurrectionists and the racists and the Proud Boys and the Oath Keepers and the QAnon, if you think you're going to change their mind, I want you to stop thinking that. I want you to think voter registration. I want you to think vote. I want you to think how to get power and how to be in control. The way to get in control is not to allow them to win. You've got to register, and you've got to vote, and you've got to take the power.
How do we end these fatal traffic?
Burn that shit down.
How do we bridge the gap of communication that's affecting our nation?
Well, I want us to stop talking about how we are going to force people to communicate with us. We know enough now about many of the opposition feel. When they come to the capital of the United States and they bring with them a noose to show you that they're willing to hang somebody, when they break into the Capitol, when they scale the walls of the Capitol, when they come into the Senate floor, when they come into the House, and they're looking for you, and when you find out that the planning has been such that they were coming to kill you, then you gotta know that these are not people that you can deal with. It's about the numbers. And I want to tell you, if you really examine the metrics and you understand how many people don't vote, if they only vote, we can have the majority in all of our legislatures and in the Congress of the United States, and that way we will be in control.
Please make a way.
Let her out. Let her
Y'all
out.
let her back, please. Just let her back up, please. Yeah, please, you guys just to the side, to the side.
Please let her out.
Please give her a moment. Please.
Let her through, Press. Let her through.
Please. Hey, Press, I gotta let her out. Thanks for your father.
Excuse me.
Get out of her way, man. Come on.
Hey, give us some space.
Get out the way. She need to get out.
Y'all let Miss Maxine out the way.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on.
Back up. Back up. Get out of the way, please.
They don't want to do that no more.
They don't want to do that no more. Respect her. Let's get out of the way, please.
Hey, why can't y'all listen?
That's enough,
Why can't you just go? We said we're done. Just leave it alone. She got to get out. It's curfew.
You don't get what I just
She got to get out.
Let her be.
Let her be, sir.
That's our elderly. Let her be.
That's our elder. That's our queen. Let her be where she at. So please just stay where you are.
Touch me. You're gonna respect me. Don't touch me.
Sir.
Last warning.
Sir, you
Last warning. Don't touch me.
you don't know me and I
Don't touch me. That's all.
You okay?
Sounds like the furthest camera from her.
Yeah, I know.
Care. We actually do something you didn't want to do.
No way. Yeah. Where would you go? Yeah. You okay? No, I'm sorry. It was super good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's doing that.
everything, that's why we are
We don't got no fucking curfew.
If you wanna
Sorry.
kill all the motherfuckers,
My mama
black,
my mama
and
can't tell
this
me.
country.
Go ahead, sis. My bad. I'm not talking shit. I'm not talking shit.
Me, I'm talking shit. I'm from Africa. I can talk shit. I'm from Africa. No food, drugs, weed, no, but get the fuck together! Understand that way, it's not end of it. Simple as that. ABCD. This is your motherfucking country, United States of America. I'm from Kenya, motherfucking Africa. You're in India, shipping home, motherfuckers, dead or alive. You know, you get the theory here. So, don't fool us. We're not stupid. We are safe. We understand we are black. We understand we need our organs because we are strong. We understand we need my hair for the cute. We understand we need my brain for the sun. That's why you motherfuckers can see you.
What?
So if they wanna kill me, simple and clear. If I'm gonna take a moment, I'll take for all the blood, motherfuckers in this country. Simple as that. If your color is pretty, my sister, if you rock your makeup,
Is she gone now?
if your pinky hair, if you rock, motherfucker, rock this thing. At the end of the day, you're gonna die. They shoot you, they don't shoot you, they swallow you, you're gonna die, motherfucker. This is an iPhone 11, motherfucker, it's an iPhone 11. And do you know what, motherfuckers? I don't need an iPhone. Please on me, I will give this you for free. Honey, no, let me tell you, let me enlighten you one thing. From Africa, United States is not a
I'm sorry, y'all. Don't mind me, but I protest. I really do this shit. Fuck y'all gonna do? I don't give no fuck. I ain't gonna no fuck.
Fucking do something! Do not just stand there! You look dumb! Yes, I see you fuckers! You look stupid just standing there! Come on! We are only out here because you guys killed a black man! Own up to your shit! Do it!
Stop killing us before we start killing back.
We got families out here! Stop walking away! Listen! Listen to us! Yeah, turn around! Stupid!
Constitution told us that. Whose streets?
Our streets!
Whose streets?
Our streets!
Whose streets?
Our streets!
Whose streets?
Our streets! 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 Our streets!
Curfew in 2 minutes. We're here all night. You want me to warn the people? I don't want a motherfucker to think that I got the microphone.
Curfew.
All right.
Does anyone else need the advocate number?
So
We
612-444-2654.
were fighting for revenge. This will
but it's what we out here for, man. This is what we out here for, man. Say his name.
Daunte Wright.
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 Whose streets?
Our streets.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
The Constitution told me that. Whose streets?
Our streets.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
The Constitution told me that. Whose streets?
Our streets.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
Whose streets?
Our
The
streets.
Constitution told me that. Nigga, nobody ain't dumb. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna be out here. Y'all wanna stand 10 toes with me? Stand 10 toes with me. Y'all feel y'all got something to do? Don't let it push out. We'll be out here tomorrow. We need y'all boots on the ground. We need motherfuckers out of your home and into these motherfucking streets. You know what I'm saying? And I want y'all to stay safe too at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So we have to end this shit. We can end it. I mean, I'm getting tired my damn self. We ain't gonna move. We ain't getting nowhere really. You know? Okay. My man said we ain't end this shit. That is our right to assemble. We have that right. So y'all don't have to leave. You know what I'm saying? We out here peacefully assembling, right? We're not doing that, we peacefully assembling. So if they want to embarrass themselves and come out here and
protesters, let them do it. Also, you guys are all press. Pull out your cell phone. You are citizen press. It's your First Amendment right to document the police in a public area. You do not need a press pass. It is your First Amendment right to be pressed. You are in the street. You are in a public space. You have the right to be pressed in a public space. Okay? They cannot arrest you if you are pressed. You cannot need a press pass.
Daunte Wright!
Daunte Wright! The only thing you can't do is that right.
Daunte Wright!
You can't stop when they're doing that.
Daunte Wright!
That's all y'all gotta do. But right now, they haven't made no rules, so we're gonna lay 7 o'clock. You know why? Because we have the right to do this. This is not an unlawful assembly. We are every time they say this is an unlawful assembly, they always say stop what you're doing. Right now, we're not doing anything. It's 11 o'clock. Have they made an announcement? Okay. Still is. That means we don't know anything about a curfew. We don't know anything about having this curfew. Nobody told us we had to leave. They can't tell us we have to leave because it's not an unlawful assembly. So we're going to stay out here and occupy this space and make them figure out how to make us move around while we exercise our First Amendment right. We're not going to run. When they come, we're going to stand here and tell them what exercise their first right and they were right. Okay? That's what we're going to do. We're going to do that tonight. If they want to embarrass themselves, let them. Nothing they can charge you with stick. They can't charge nobody with wine if you're standing here. Give me my loitering ticket to get the fuck out of my face. Okay? For real. Give me my loitering ticket to get the fuck out of my face.
Does everyone know that if you have a gas mask on or goggles, they consider that riot gear and you can be held for 36
They
hours?
got on riot gear. We're preparing ourselves for the fastest racist Nazis. So I don't know if you a mule or who claimed it, but we ain't, I don't care about that.
My girlfriend got arrested last night.
I know, we're protecting ourselves. Protecting myself.
It's important information, though. It's important information.
If we go,
Yeah, so I had goggles on too. My girlfriend had goggles on, and now she's being held. So that's why I came tonight. I was
They
like,
sell it on Amazon. They say
got
you
to
might
fight
get
that.
They say they don't have right.
we don't have goggles on. Like, my friend didn't have anything on, and she just wanted to turn off the light. Like,
Disobedient.
Good job. After 11 o'clock, we're going to stay.
I'll give you credit. This is good about not treating people tonight.
You were there. My idea that Friday was a tech session. Thursday, we showed up an hour before Christmas with flashlights already. Thursday, we left up very quickly.
It's war!
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Fuck 12.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Fuck 12.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Fuck 12.
Say his name.
Daunte Wright.
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 What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
If we don't get it, if we don't get it,
Burn it down.
if we don't get it,
Burn it down.
if we don't get it,
Burn it down.
if we don't get it,
Shut it down.
if we don't get it,
Shut it down.
if we don't get it,
Shut it down. Shut that shit down. What? Shut it down.
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 Shut it down. Say his name. 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 You can take this back, but I know one thing. I got little brothers.
Hey, y'all know Monday is that day. Don't forget what we need to say right now. Say his motherfucking name.
George Floyd.
Say his 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 name.
George Floyd.
If you don't get it,
Shut it down.
if you don't get it,
Shut it down.
if we don't get it,
Shut it down.
now say his name.
George Floyd.
Say his name.
George Floyd.
Fuck 12.
Fuck 12.
Fuck 12.
Fuck 12.
Fuck 12.
Fuck 12.
Love y'all.
That's right. That's right. So we're going to get on some more bullshit because we ain't got no curfew. So we're going to get out here and we're going to yell obscenity to the police. How that sound? That's what I'm talking. We're going to say, let's see. I got a good one. Fuck you, Nazis.
Fuck you, Nazis.
Fuck you, Nazis.
Fuck you, Nazis.
Fuck your curfew. Fuck your curfew.
Fuck your curfew.
Fuck you, Nazis.
Fuck you, Nazis.
Fuck you, fascists.
Fuck you, fascists.
Fuck you, Nazis.
Fuck you, Nazis.
Fuck you, fascists.
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 Fuck you, Nazis.
Fuck you, Nazis.
Fuck your curfew.
Fuck your
I
curfew.
said fuck your curfew.
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 I don't want to say another motherfucker. Years later, not a damn thing changed.
400 years later, not a damn thing changed.
400 years later, not a damn thing changed.
400 years later, not a damn thing changed.
We don't want to say another motherfucking name.
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 Fuck you, Nazis.
Fuck you, Nazis.
Fuck you, fascists.
Fuck you, fascists.
I said fuck you, Nazis.
Fuck you, Nazis.
Fuck you, fascists.
Fuck you, fascists.
I said fuck you, Nazis.
Fuck you, Nazis.
Fuck you, fascists.
Fuck you, fascists.
I said fuck you, Nazis.
Fuck you, Nazis.
Fuck you, fascists.
Fuck you, fascists.
Fuck you, Nazis.
Fuck you, Nazis.
Fuck you, fascists.
Fuck you, fascists.
Fuck you, Nazis.
Fuck you, Nazis.
The party ain't over till this white lady charge.
Party ain't over till this white lady charge.
The party ain't over till this white lady charge.
Party ain't over till this white lady charge.
Party ain't over till the fat lady sing.
Party ain't over till the fat lady sing.
I guess the party ain't over till the fat lady sing.
Party ain't over till the fat lady sing.
You know this white lady up in there, she better get charged.
White lady up in here, she better get charged.
The white lady up in here, she better get charged.
The white lady up in here, she better get charged.
The white lady up in here, she better get charged.
The white lady up in here, she better get charged.
The party ain't over till the white lady sings.
Party ain't over till the white lady
I
sing.
guess the party ain't over till that white lady charge.
The party ain't over till the white lady
I
charge.
guess the party ain't over till the fat lady sings.
Party ain't over till the fat lady
I
sing.
guess the party ain't over till the fat lady charge.
Party ain't over till the fat lady charge.
We ain't gonna have this bitch retire on us. We ain't gonna have this.
We ain't gonna have this bitch retire on us.
ACAB!
We ain't gonna fucking do it. All cops are bastards!
ACAB!
All cops are bastards!
ACAB!
All cops are bastards.
ACAB!
All cops are bastards!
ACAB!
All cops are bastards!
ACAB!
All cops are bastards!
ACAB!
All cops are bastards.
Period.
No good cops in the racist system.
No more cops in the racist
I
system.
said no good cops in the racist system.
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 No racist cops in this racist ass system.
No racist cops in the racist ass system.
And we out here, I want to thank all of y'all supporting us, people that live in Brooklyn. Wherever y'all from, wherever y'all at, if y'all watching online, wherever y'all at, y'all still standing in solidarity with us, period. But what we gonna need y'all to do though, some real nigga shit, excuse my language, we gonna need boots on the ground. You see what I'm saying? We gonna need boots on the ground. We need to send a message that we are watching. The people in Minnesota is watching. We are not gonna sit and let authorities, the people that sworn a duty to serve and protect us, sit here and slaughter our young man. Daunte had a full life ahead of him. Everybody made mistakes. I got a fucked up ass criminal record. You feel me? You feel me? So that's obsolete. We shouldn't be talking about that. We should be talking about why Daunte's not here. Why they so quick to pull out their guns and kill black men. That's the problem. You know what I'm saying? That's what we out here for. We out here for Daunte Wright. Say his name.
Daunte Wright.
Say his name.
Daunte Wright.
Say his name.
Daunte Wright.
Daunte don't fit in. Daunte don't fit in. Daunte don't fit in.
Shut it down!
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 I swear I love y'all, man. Y'all showing us so much motherfucking love, man. See yourself around the applause for standing up to fast thinkers, ring thinkers, these fucking Nazis over there on the other side of that fence. Congratulate yourself, because y'all the real true patriots out here in America, all right? Y'all, hold on. Y'all ain't gonna like this one, but y'all the real proud boys. Y'all the real proud boys. We gonna steal they shit. We gonna steal they shit. We the real proud.
We the real proud people. Nigga, because you know why? My ancestors sweat blood, sweat, and tears for this goddamn country to build this democracy so everybody can have a piece of the pie. But somewhere in between the lines of capitalism and, like, fuck socialism, look, motherfuckers left the Negro people out. Y'all left us out. Like I said, I'm going to keep saying the same narrative. My message is not going to change. You had $6.08 trillion to get us out this goddamn pandemic. And y'all can't help the black community? Y'all can't dish out some of that money, out of thin air in 1 year. Enough is enough.
And that's why we need to abolish everything.
That's why enough is enough.
Every system.
That's why we out here. We out here to abolish all that, but fuck the system. It's the structure in which the system is able to dwell in. It's the structure. We have to break that structure down. I don't give a fuck when I say the Constitution say we got to either alter or overthrow the government. They give us two options, all right? If we don't get what we want legislatively, it's time to go to motherfucking war. What are you talking about? We can't keep fighting for the same shit Martin Luther King and them was fighting for. 50-something, 60-something years ago.
Only 57 years ago, segregation.
I can't keep saying these names.
Come on.
I can't keep saying these names.
Say that shit, man.
And they say we do the same shit over and over and over again, expecting different results. That's a sign of insanity, brothers.
Yep.
We got to look at the Constitution and read that we are the true patriots because we're standing up for what's right.
Exactly.
We're standing up for what's right. This is what you're going to get in trouble. Don't let nobody tell you no otherwise. You out here with the people. You support the people. And this is what community looks like. We got to put aside all the game bang shit. The Bloods, the Crips, the GDs, the Vice Lords. Everybody GDK. Well, I'm GD. Everybody GDK. I believe in the teachings of my honorable chairman and all laws and policies. You feel me? The concept of ideology, the organization, the anti-fascist, and our fellow brothers are all struggle.
Period.
The concept of ideology and organization, the anti-fascist, and our fellow brothers and other struggles. That's what we're doing. I ain't gonna tell you everything, but that's what we're doing. I'm trying to aid and assist y'all, trying to let y'all know that this government ain't what's supposed to be. Fastest racist as government. See how fast they put that fence up? But it wasn't nobody around January 6th. Where y'all at January 6th? That's what the fuck they was doing. I'm gonna keep saying the same thing. But y'all stick that shit in y'all ass. I'm the motherfucking teacher today. Nobody. Where I get my information from? God damn it, wait till I write the book. God damn it, and read my book. That's where I got the information from. I'm tired of motherfuckers asking me where I get my. I took time to do my shit. I practice in my garage by myself to do my shit. Got me fucked up. I'm gonna say the same thing. I'm not gonna change the narrative. I ain't one of these groups out here. I ain't no casket chaser. I ain't no casket chaser. None of that. We out here with people.
And if y'all need milk, it's right here.
Get that stimulus up in